Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have yet another video of another feature on the Xbox Series X that's destroying the PS5 Pro. What are we talking about? We're talking about HDMI bandwidth. Here's fellow YouTuber Vincent Theo. He is the host of HDTV Test, which is a YouTube channel. They've been around for a long time. I know I've been watching them for about 10 years. Ever since the PS4 Pro came out with HDR, ever since I've been watching his channel because he does a lot of testing with the consoles. And when the new consoles were revealed and were released, he did testing with them as well. And one of the things that he is pointing out in this in his latest tweet, he's saying that just like the PS5 Pro is still limited to 32 gigabits of HDMI 2.1 bandwidth, where the Xbox Series X tops out at 40 gigabits per second and can do 4K 20 at full RGB 444 quality. He tested this on the Philips 2024 OLED TV. And here's the video. We'll play the video.
Did you know that the PS5 Pro and the Xbox Series X has different HDMI 2.1 bandwidth? This is a TV that can report the HDMI bandwidth of any video source. You can see that the PS5 Pro has an HDMI 2.1 bandwidth of 32 gigabits per second. But if we switch to the Xbox Series X and summon the game bar again, you can see that the Xbox Series X has an HDMI 2.1 bandwidth of 40 gigabits per second. 32 is less than 40, which means that the PS5 Pro has worse HDMI 2.1 bandwidth than the Xbox Series X. Follow for more console tips. Did you know that the PS5 Pro and the Xbox Series X has different HDMI 2.1 bandwidth? This is a
I don't think we need to watch that again, but yeah. So he makes a case here. Doesn't make a case. He's actually telling the facts. He's speaking facts right now. And it's surprising that Sony released a $700 console and didn't even bother in upgrading the HDMI port to a full-speed HDMI 2.1 with that bandwidth to match the Xbox. Sony didn't do it, which is just, the PS5 Pro is just a slightly better PS5. I've been saying that. I own one. I have owned a PS5 Pro for more than 2 months now, 2.5 months since this thing came out. I had it since day one. Yeah, some games look slightly slightly sharper, but there's nothing next gen about the console. There's nothing that is it's not impressive. Nothing like the PS5, the PS4 Pro was. The PS4 Pro was a good console. It brought HD TV with it, HDMI, HDR, but the PS4 Pro was a much bigger leap in performance compared to the base PS4. The PS5 Pro is just slightly better than a PS5. I guess this will be similar to how people are comparing the 4090 with the 5090, where the 5090 is only maybe 30% faster than the 4090. So I think we're seeing something similar here with the PS5, the PS5 Pro. Like I said, I have owned a PS5 Pro since it was released, 2.5 months at this point. And in a lot of games, I can't tell the difference. Like in most games, I can't tell the difference that I'm playing a PS5 Pro game, even the ones that are patched. I've been playing Alan Wake, and Alan Wake is like running at like 800 something p, and it's being upscaled to 4K with PSSR. And let me tell you something, the game doesn't look that great. It looks good, but it's not sharp because it's not native resolution. It's nowhere near native resolution. But yeah, there you go. I just wanted to make this quick video to just talk more shit about the PS5 Pro. I have it. I didn't return it. I thought about returning it, but I decided to keep it just to see if something comes out, if there's a game out there that's going to take the full capabilities of this console and show us and prove to us that this is something different. But so far, the PS5 Pro has been a disappointment for sure. And you can still see the Xbox Series X still kicking its ass in certain features. Backwards compatibility, a quick resume. Some games run better on the Xbox Series X than they do on the PS5 Pro. That's a fact. Look it up. But yeah, it's just another video of the Xbox Series X beating the PS5 Pro at some features. Yeah, the PS5 Pro on paper, it might be more powerful because it has what, 4.5 more teraflops. It has PSSR. But the Xbox Series X can damn stand on its own feet and compete for sure with its 12 teraflops of performance. So you have it there. Enough said. Let's go ahead and we'll end it right there. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Hit like and subscribe.